right, welcome to ASCP's podcast, RxPerience. I am your host, Chad, and I'm alongside Tom Hansel, the co-host. And we have, internal celebrity status here today. We have Eric Koster, who is our Senior Director of Meetings and Engagement. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. It's my once-a-year appearance on the show that I look forward to all year long.
I think we should invite you more often to the show.
I'm probably good on the one.
So we're going to talk about annual meeting. It's October 23rd through 26th in beautiful, sunny, 75-degree San Diego, California. We're at the Town and Country as we were 3 years ago.
Yep.
It was 2021. Yeah. Coming out of COVID, we liked it because it was San Diego. We could be outside. We did a lot of things outside.
It's one of my favorite properties. We so often are in these larger resorts where so much of everything is inside, and you'll be there for days and maybe never actually get outside. Where this property, it is you are forced to be outside, but force is the wrong word there. But you get to be outside. It is really a property. It's one of my favorites. First off, it's perfect for San Diego. It's got that real mid-century modern look to it because that's when it was built. It's a very historic property, from starting with the fact that it was originally the convention center for all of San Diego. And then you go and look at things where it was like the training site for Muhammad Ali for a couple of his fights. On top of one of the buildings was a very famous nightclub during the disco era, which had the famous Wolfman Jack up there as the DJ, putting that out to all the radio stations. So just really cool property, a lot of history there, and they've done a great job refurbishing that and really just keeping that essence to it and embracing it, whether it's the murals on the walls or the way they've decorated and renovated the rooms. Again, it's just one of my favorite properties. A lot of stuff within walking distance of there as well. But really, one of the best parts of it is the size. And when I say the size, I mean like the amount of rooms, not to mention the meeting space, but the way the rooms are structured, it turns it into like summer camp for us. We are pretty much the only people on property. So there's all of these, kids today would call them activations around the property. And that's essentially just like fire pits all around, a group of chairs here and there. So it really gives a lot of opportunity just to stop, take some time, meet with people. And there's just, great setups for that all over the property. So those are some of the many reasons why I really love doing events there.
Absolutely. Are you going to do your Wolfman Jack, Tom?
I may. We'll see. We're talking about some costumes or outfits that we might pull out there. But yeah, I was there a few years ago, back in 2021, and I agree with you, Eric. First of all, it felt like ASCP just dominated that whole resort there. And then the fact that everything's kind of pointing in. And so it doesn't matter where you're at, you can see everyone and where they're at, whether they're out in the, playing a game or out by the pool or whatever it is. And just felt very tight knit community and made a lot of sense for ASCP. And you get these larger resorts. The conference hall is a 3.5-mile walk away from the hotel. And, you see people passing in between sessions here and there. But, you certainly, this is one of those that you really feel like an entire community and you're just there together.
Yeah, this is one of the first meetings, I think, where, Eric's brought a lot to our annual meetings in terms of how they're constructed and how we think about how members engage our meeting. But this was one of the first ones where we were like, we recognize that people are not necessarily going to every single session consecutively, that they're going to take breaks. And we tried to build, a meeting around that concept. You can walk to the light rail, which is right outside the perimeter of the property. There's a fashion show mall right outside, just past the light rail. So there's lots of things that are attractive to the property in addition to the campus-like setting, and I love the summer camp reference. And I think last time we were there, honestly, not everything was open yet. It was still sort of climbing out of COVID. Now I think it's fully operational. I had gone and visited there. California Pharmacists had their meeting there, I think in, I don't know, June or something like that. And it's great. It's as good as I remember, and a little bit better because of all the things that are open and active at the property. I mean, our members do enjoy a good bar scene, and it has a good bar scene. It's got the bar right when you walk in, and it's got a huge lawn that is part of the, bar area. As Tom, as you mentioned, everything kind of points in, but it creates a really nice opportunity for networking and being around our fellow members.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any debate in your mind, this is the one to come to, and this is the one to bring your family to, because the pool is right in the middle of everything. There's enough stuff for your family to be able to do and stay entertained without just being confined into, basically a big atrium. So, like I said, bring them out. It'll be a great time. And kind of feeding into the theme of what we talked about with Wolfman Jack, our Saturday party is going to be embracing that history as well. We'll be having an amazing band that will be playing a lot of disco out there. We have the theme of Saturday Night Fever. Our parties, we've slowly kind of changed the way we're doing them. It went from a ticketed event to now we want everybody to be able to enjoy these evenings. You've gone through a lot of sessions. You've learned a lot of stuff, and we want people to have an opportunity, to kind of let loose, let some steam off. And I feel like every year our parties are generating more and more steam. And I think this is going to be the one that really cements these as, ASCP knows what they're doing on Saturday night.
That's a big promise right there.
It is.
Hey, I'm happy to follow through on that aspect.
Before we get to the Saturday night shenanigans, let's talk about the keynote this year. Yeah,
man, what a great opportunity we have to be able to have this gentleman. His name is Art De La Cruz. So we're in San Diego, like we've mentioned a few times. San Diego is also known for being the home base to a lot of military, including Miramar, which anyone who has watched Top Gun knows that's where they train. And so Art De La Cruz is a former Top Gun pilot and teacher. And I just feel like he is a great match, not only because of that, but what else he brings, especially with the environment the pharmacists are having to operate in right now. And not only did he do all that with Top Gun, when he was done with his Air Force career, he started an organization called Team Rubicon. I mean, this to me is one of the most amazing organizations that I've seen, because not only are you getting together veterans who are looking for an opportunity to use that skill and knowledge that they developed working in the military and maybe want that sense of purpose again, you are helping people who are in dire need. So what Team Rubicon does, they are first responders essentially to natural disasters. They are in there 9 times out of 10 before FEMA is activated. They are there in boats. They are there on the ground setting up operations, because they're working with these people with such a skill set that they've worked on for decades. So the way Art was able to put all that together and help so many people, to me, is really something that he'll be able to speak to, operating under that pressure, looking for the best out of these hard situations, and really hopefully being able to relay that message to our pharmacists, as I said, working in an environment where there's a lot of stress and a lot of need to be able to find the good in what is happening in these situations.
Absolutely. First of all, we have our Berman Awards ceremony on Thursday night, which is always awesome. We've been incorporating past winners into the presentation of the awards, like the Oscars. So it's become really a top level event and a fun event. In fact, we'll probably have a poll question because I have a Anchorman suit that I was going to wear in 2021, and maybe I'll wear this year, but I think I want to poll the audience to see if that's a good idea or not. So we'll put that poll next to the podcast.
Say yes, he should.
Because San Diego, founded in 1904 by the Germans. So the other things I think that are really important to industry and to our pharmacist is reimbursement, like whether we're talking about IRA or we're talking about pharmacists that are billing for clinical services under general supervision. How pharmacists and pharmacists are getting paid is top of mind, especially as we enter IRA. So our Thursday industry workshop is going to be all about revenue. They'll be mostly on IRA, but a little bit on clinical services. We have a number of our sessions dedicated to ways that pharmacists can generate revenue in an ever declining revenue world. So just trying to keep people sustainable in their businesses, whether they're consultant pharmacists or long-term care pharmacies. So those are dominating. Our second keynote is Randy Ruda, who is the CEO of the National Health Council, which ASCP became part of a couple years ago, and just represents all of the caregiving organizations and the provider organizations alongside some of the companies out there to try to elevate the level of healthcare in this country. It's a very prominent health council in the DC area, and he's a wonderful speaker and can talk about where our healthcare system is headed. So he's a great opening General 2 speaker for Saturday. So I just think you're going to see the same level of high level clinical programs. We have a whole track of business and operational programs. We've got student programs. We've got fun programs.
Yeah. I mean, I encourage everybody to go onto the website and you can search the schedule by what you're interested in, whether you're a new practitioner, student, you're looking for those business tracks. Our education team has done just a fantastic job putting together an agenda that I think is really full of amazing stuff and has something for everybody. And I got to talk about the exhibit hall as well. We've got about 80 exhibitors coming that, again, runs the gamut of all different kinds of needs and that you may have opportunities. It's just a very diverse group in there. And so we have opportunities Friday and Saturday for you to visit. We have another fun thing that we're doing this year that you may have seen last year. There's a pickleball tournament that will be going on in our exhibit hall. So just a lot of creative, fun things for you to take advantage of and look for at this meeting.
And our experience might be stalking you at the exhibit hall. Just FYI,
as usual. And we finally got a good host for the red carpet. So hopefully, that'll go well, and hopefully nobody can bypass our host for the red carpet. Like last year, we won't allow that this year. You have to talk to Tom on your way into Berman. I mean, that's the way it is. We need sound bites.
Absolutely.
We'll funnel everybody in.
On my own. That's right. And
if I wear my Anchorman outfit, Tom is going to dress up as one of the other characters from Anchorman. So probably plaid pants and plaid jackets and whatever.
Something snazzy for sure.
That's right. All right. Any final thoughts?
No, I mean, it's just everything about this meeting, I think, has the potential to be a really amazing time. Whether the education is very important to you or the social dynamic where you get to network with your peers. I think there's a lot of opportunity for all of those things to occur. And I hope everybody is able to come out. The room block closes September 30th. Rooms are really low, so I encourage everybody to go sign up. We're trying to get a few more rooms added to the earlier nights. For Saturday night, we already have every room in the hotel, so not a lot else I can do for that. But because we've got some earlier programming this year, going to look to add some more rooms, but September 30th, that's the end of it, folks. So please go online and make your reservations now.
All right. We will see everybody in San Diego. That means something in German. Doesn't it?
Not now.
All right, everybody. We'll see you out in San Diego, and we'll see you next time on the RxPerience podcast.